Good everyone, welcome back. Some of the best trades are the ones you don't take. Today I kept an eye on ZENA and ATNF, but neither really fit my criteria. ZENA had already pushed too far by the time I spotted it, so I stayed on the sidelines. ATNF had a high float, making it an unrealistic trade. Sometimes the smartest move is patience, but when the right stock shows up, you've got to act. And for me, that was XFOR, which checked every box in my stock selection criteria. So let's break down the trade. So this popped up in XFOR, it popped up around 7 o'clock. I saw it pull back here by the time I pulled up the chart and checked if it had news. I can't remember what the news was, it did have something. And I decided that if it held through this level here at 176, 175, I would get in. So on the first pullback there, it held around VWAP. Another one held around VWAP. So I was in on this candle here at 176, right at the low of this candle actually, which is a pretty good entry. And then it pushed up to 190, 193. Didn't look like it was going to go any further, so I sold. It did dip when I sold. It was actually, I think the ask was showing 192, 191, and when I hit the sell button, it actually dipped and I got filled at 189. Still pretty good, pretty happy with that trade. You know, could I have held longer through this thing here? Possibly. Really, I should have got back in again, maybe at 178, 177, and you know, could have got back up to 190 again, but just a bit slow off the mark here as it pulled back down, and then when it put in this bigger red candle here, wasn't sure about getting in, but when it held up here, started showing green, I should have bought back in here around 177 again for that push up to 196. But was happy with that one trade. That was meeting my daily limit at the moment, or daily goal, of trying to just pull out $10 out of the market each day, and I had achieved that very quickly on this trade. So good trade there. This stock didn't hold up that well after that, sort of pulled back down below VWAP, went sideways. Did see this break here above VWAP and was tempted to buy the break of VWAP, but glad I didn't. It just didn't hold. And to be honest, in this market, it has to be a leading gainer, or the leading gainer, before I probably buy that break at the moment. And this stock wasn't the leading gainer on the day. It was about, I can't remember, third or fourth on the list, maybe lower by this stage here. And through the open, it did push again up to about $2, which initially is where I thought it would go to. Didn't quite reach $2 on that push there, but it was pretty close. ATNF and ZENA were the other stocks that I watched, but didn't really meet my criteria, so I didn't look at taking a trade on these ones. Here, I'd sort of missed this move on ZENA as it broke here and then pulled back, and then I watched it sort of come up through here, but this would have been a good entry around 530, 520 if you were going to trade this one. What was that one? Was that? I just want to have a look what the float was on ZENA. 8.36. So yeah, not that low, but still within my stock selection criteria. ZENA. ATNF was the other one that I sort of watched. This one here, the float was 86 million, and that was a bit high. That's outside of my stock criteria range. So it actually did move though. Yeah, so I missed this break here through VWAP. I saw it break up through here, and I didn't come and have a look at it until it was about in this area here around range between 520, 530. And then I saw it make this break up to 633. Didn't trade it though. I didn't actually think it would move that much, but hey, it did move pretty well for a high float stock. So yeah, did pretty well. And then later in the day, it actually even pushed up higher, up to $12. So actually a decent move on ATNF if you got in early, and even if you held throughout the day, that would have been a decent trade. How did the bot do on that? The bot got chopped out a bit. It only made $6 over. Actually, I should August. Change the date on that to reflect the right time. Time 6:30 I started, yeah, okay. And that's throughout the whole day. What if we make it till the open, close of the open? So drop that to 4. Let's put it on the right date. August 12th at 4. And yeah, even worse, yeah. So the bot just got chopped out on that stock, even though it went higher. Yeah, it just wasn't getting in at the right spots, and that's what I need to look at on my trading bot. So what's today, the 12th of August. So I traded 86 shares on XFOR, in at 176, out at 189 for $11.18 profit, which is nice to have a green day this week. Small ones like this keep me disciplined. It's not about making huge gains every day, it's about managing risk and sticking to setups that fit my style and account size. That's how you build consistency over time. If you're following along, thanks for being here. I'm taking it one trade at a time and staying patient. Follow along to see how the journey continues tomorrow. I'll see you then. Hei ao pōpō.